My experience is that people who feel safe enough to just be themselves, they will try more, they will improvise, and that's the essence of innovation and really surviving in this scale-up environment.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Welcome to my scaling up journey. This is when entrepreneurship runs smack into reality, and you are watching episode number 7. And my name is Mattias. And 8. Are we on 8?
Yeah, on
8. All right, episode 8. And my name is Mattias. And who are you?
I'm Svea, and time is running, right? Already 8. Super cool. We've already recorded 8 of those episodes, and I think now we have found our kind of rhythm and schedule, what we're doing on what day. And so we just decided on Wednesdays, on our Wednesday episodes, we want to talk about topics that are more closely connected to Scaling Up, the book by Vern Harnish. So do you want to add something to this and tell us what we're talking about today?
Yeah, that's Wednesday, which means we will talk about what I'm doing, working on the business instead of in the business. So today's topic is the team, attracting and hiring.
So the thing that I think interests me most, actually, what are the traits you're looking for when hiring someone new? What is important for a new employee?
I think the willpower is a really important trait. A desire to excel and act with courage, or being brave, as we say at iGoMoon. It's always important to find people that are eager to always be learning and innovate and always be trying, even if they have not done it before. And so my experience is that people who feel safe enough to just be themselves, they will try more, they will improvise, and that's the essence of innovation and really surviving in this scale-up environment.
Yeah, sounds like the perfect employee. Where do you find these people? Where are you looking for those?
I think historically the internship has been a successful strategy. I mean, 50% of the people we have recruited over the years is actually through a internship, and there's a good way to actually see if the person is a great fit for us, and they can also really get a much better understanding about iGoMoon. And we also have used different external kind of recruitment companies over the years with mixed success. But now I just launched our new brand new career page, and basically we're developing a new platform to attract, nurture, and hire talents.
Okay, and so what would you say is the advantage of this new system you're creating versus the old one, or other companies you've worked with?
It's actually 3 reasons. I want to be able to own the entire process and fine-tune it over time. And I also want to be able to build up our own database, because I really think it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I hope to be able to connect with more people that are just maybe browsing for something new. And in that way, I could also build a database with spontaneous applications.
Okay, and when you've found oh, sorry.
And also people looking for internships.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in that way, I will get a much better cost control. What I actually invest in the recruitment and new hiring.
Yeah, I understand. And once you've found a person that is suitable, how does the rest of the hiring process look like? Are there different steps? Could you break them down?
It depends on the role, but our process framework looks like this. The first interview I do today, it's typically online, and it's a culture interview. We talk about values and our culture code, and also our purpose statement. And then step 2 is when we talk about the more about the role and work process, how we actually do things, and how a workday looks like for this specific role. And the third step is an assignment, and it's a test, but it's also actually to work on something real together. When that actually is very good, because then if we find each other in a role play, working on something.
Yeah, more closely to reality, right? If there's
Exactly.
actually something working on. Yeah.
Yes, and the step after that is when the candidate meet the team, and if everything is good, the last step is actually to get an offer and sign off.
And are there some things that you have learned over the past couple of years in the process of hiring people that you would like to share?
I have learned that it's important to find a way where we trying to grade the candidates. I mean, really trying to understand who is the A player.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said in the beginning, at the beginning of our process, check for the culture fit. And I think the assignment is a really good way for us to take the candidate for a test drive, and they can also learn more about iGoMoon. Remember what I said about the internship. I think that's why the internship is such a successful way to recruit new young talents to the company, because they can really test drive iGoMoon. And number 4 is definitely what I spoke about before. Do they have the willpower? Will they endure the scale-up environment and deliver results? I mean, in the end, they must be able to deliver on our KPIs and outcomes and goals.
Yeah, and I think it's really important for both sides, the company and the employee, to figure out if it's the best fit. So that's what I like about the whole process, that it's not just one interview and then you just been thrown into the cold water, but actually a couple of steps so you really get to know each other and see, is it working? I think that's a really good approach to that.
Yeah, but I think that also one of the biggest challenges for us. Find the right people that will endure the scale-up journey. Because we have had a lot of really good people at iGoMoon that might have been leaving us during the first 3 months, because the scale up it's tough, but I can still see how they could be a perfect match for us when we are maybe 30, 40, 50 people, because then the environment is different. Then you have processes and everything works in a much different way.
Yeah. And that's maybe also where your own database you're creating comes into play, right? Where you have gathered all the information about people, and you can go back to someone maybe later, or someone who has been sending an application before, and you go back to that. Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you for the insights and how you go about this process. Do you have anything to add, or would you say it's a wrap for number 8?
Yeah, I just want to wrap up and say, I believe as a service business like us, we don't build a business model. We build a people model, and the culture is our advantage, and skills are often the least important, since most skill sets need to be updated every year in the business we are working in this industry. So it's a fast game.
Yeah, that's very true. It's more about personality and your, like you said, your willpower, how you are as a person, than skills. Because I also think skills you can learn, and like you said, you have to update them. So that's a nice ending.
And also, and also, It's important. I'm responsible for every recruitment that ends up at iGoMoon. When I hire the right people, everyone's life gets better here at iGoMoon, and we can then really live our core value, have fun, right up. We end up having fun together. So yeah, that's a wrap. Episode
8.
7.
Again.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Already 8. Okay, episode 8.
See you in
It's
the
a
next
wrap.
one. Thank you for watching.
See you in the next one.
Bye, Mattias.
Bye, Svea.